What's up? It's your boy DC Too Cool back again yet with another video. Um, PS4. I got the room dark in here and everything. It's nighttime, as you can tell. Um, and yeah, I made it dark and everything. That way, I try to have the clarity show up on the PS4 a little bit, so you can take a little tease look here at the user face if you haven't seen it, which I'm sure probably everybody has by now. Um, because it's really hard to stream and stuff on the PS4. I damn near really everything on the PS3 look good. They're going to work. Get some kind of converter or some kind of source, some kind of media or something to have this thing, with high quality and the audio and everything. So I've seen some people have been managed to do it on YouTube and stuff. I'm not sure how. I'll hit the messages and stuff up, hit the boards and the message box up, and haven't got anything yet. So if anybody out there watching this and knows a way or workaround, something to do, please message me. You also message me at games.nfor.tv. Don't forget to check that out. Have some exclusive reviews and everything on that channel. Exclusive gameplay, which actually do come up really good because the older games like Marvel's Capcom 2 or Civilization, the newest one out. So check that out. The link will be in the description. Or follow me on Twitter at the DC2Cool, all caps. If you like my content, if you like me. But yeah, PS4. First impressions, it's been about almost a week. It's Wednesday night. PS4 been out all week Friday. And as you guys seen in my video, I went Friday morning, Friday afternoon, to get mine. And I ain't had no problems with nothing. Works fine, updated everything. Only problem I really had was the profile. Because the network itself was down. I wasn't able to get on my profile until, I think, Saturday night, Sunday morning, something like that. So no real harm done. Everything's downloaded fine, my games and everything. I haven't had no crashes, nothing except for Warframe. I tried to download Warframe. To be honest with you, it looked like crap to me, honestly. I was like, it's a free game, could be good, you never know. You can't have no preconceived notions, no judgments, Could be a good game, can't judge a book by its cover, as they say. So I went to download it. I got it installed and everything, and I went to click on it. It was, update. It was like a PC game or whatever. It was doing updates or whatever, and doing the updates, it just frees the system. I tried it twice, nothing. So I was like, whatever, deleted it. It's like, hey, can't play it, I can't play it. Hopefully it'll be a patch or something soon, whatever, so I can go ahead and check it out and see if it's any good or not. But for now, it's unplayable. At least for me, I was having a problem. Some people might have been able to get it to work or whatever. I don't know. But the PS4 is sweet. User face I like a lot because it's still reminiscent of the X and B as at the top. But at the same time, for a new, slicker, updated look. The only thing I would say is for a lot of people are saying, and me myself included, is it'd be nice if you had a way to like categorize your information like you did on the PS3. Like for example, if you wanted your music, which again, let me go and put that out there now. I'm actually stating it. MP3s are a must-have, Sony. We need MP3s on PlayStation 4. It's a must-have. All right, there is no option to it. All right, we have to have MP3s. There are plenty of songs, plenty of tracks, plenty of music that Music Limited does not have and will never have, but just on licensing issues, really old songs, whatever the case may be. For example, I'm a wrestling fan. WWE 2K14 or WWE 2K15, which probably be on next-gen consoles, I have to have MP3s that give the actual created characters, the created wrestlers I make, the actual interest themes. And most of those songs, if any, are non-music unlimited. That's a must-have feature. So y'all blow Sony and Shuhei Yoshida on Twitter about that like I do. I get on the ass. I cut them no slack. It's okay for now, but within the next 6 months to a year, we definitely have to see that MP3, integrated with the PS4. It has to come. Now, as I was saying, the PS4 is really nice, but I wish you had the option to categorize your games or your music files or not music files right now, obviously, but your games or your media content, like you did on the PS3. When your games, your download list games, you can go by folder, name, I think genre of the games. Like there's some options there, and we need the same options on the PS4. I understand it's the first build is early and everything, so I'm sure it's gonna come later on in the development cycle. But it's just been nice to have it out the gate, especially since the PS3 had it out the gate. So That's what I think a lot of people, where their beef is at. It's like your predecessor had it at the beginning, launch, you built it into it. You couldn't build something so simple to the PS4. But as long as they add it as a feature that comes for free, of course, later, I'm fine. As long as they go ahead and add it later. Because definitely just, your game's going to cross the screen. It's like, it's cool. And it goes by your most recent game. So your most recent game is there first. But at the same time, it's like, okay, I want to go all the way to the right side of the screen, or all the way, suppose you got like 20 games. You want to go all the way to, say, you ain't played the game in 6 months. Like, okay, I want to play this. You want to go all the way to the right side of the screen or whatever, all the way to the end to try to get to that game. Like, no, you want to be able to just jump in and, have a category or whatever, be able to get the game as fast as possible. As fast as the user space is, it's really, I can't believe how fast and smooth it is. So it would take you nothing like but 5 seconds, but it's just the principle. Same thing goes with media and stuff. Me and my buddy was talking about, Netflix, Crunchyroll, Hulu, and all those applications and everything, the rate and everything, but you have no option except for, I believe, Hulu and Netflix, like Crunchyroll and stuff comes pre-installed. It's already on there. Well, it's pre-installed because you have to download it. So technically it's not pre-installed then. You have to download it, but you see it on there on your user face, but you have to download it, actually get it going, actually install it. But you actually can't delete those. I'm just like, what if you only watch Netflix? What if you only watch Hulu? You don't want to see or have that space taken up by something else. Some people just only want it on their screen. Regardless of whether it's taking up space or not, some people just do not want it on their screen. And again, they have the option to get rid of that if you don't want it. Some people never watch Hulu, don't watch Netflix. Some people only watch Hulu, Netflix and don't watch Hulu, or don't watch Netflix and watch Hulu. You know what I'm saying? But, it needs to have options, just more options, that's all. But for the first build and everything, it's really nice. I'm liking it. I'm getting used to it. Love the snap feature. Wherever, if you want to do something like, for example, I would like to be on the web browser or whatever as I'm loading up into the game on Killzone or something. And I just double click. I'm into the web browser. I'm watching, anime or something. The game starts up, whatever. But you have the time for yourself where you just have to go back and forth. I wish you actually can get a notification, which again they can add that later. Notification of the game has started, so that way the system recognizes you're in the web browser, you're in the Music Unlimited, whatever, or your game just started. You're just at the respawn point. That way you can go ahead and know exactly when, because some waiting times are longer than others. So but for the most part, I've had nothing but smooth, fast, right into the gameplay on Killzone. I'm right up in there. I wait maybe 5-10 seconds. I'm into a game, so it's pretty fast and responsive. But it's not always gonna be like that, especially when more people get the console. So it'd be nice if you actually get a notification when your web browser and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we're into the game just started. Blah blah blah. And we can just double click PlayStation Home button, and you're right into the game. But I love that feature though. That snap feature is really sweet. Double click into the game. Double click again. Back to the web browser. Click once. I'm in the main screen. It works very well. Very fluent, so I'm happy, loving it. But since we already talking about Killzone a little bit, Killzone 3